Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, I know it's been quite some time since I've been on here, but I have a really good reason for that. If you can't already tell by the title, I am pregnant, and this is going to be my first pregnancy vlog or bump date. This video would have been up a lot sooner, and I would have done a lot of updates already if it wasn't for my history with pregnancies. And if you guys are not familiar with that, I have a blog post. I only have written one post on it, but it explains my husband and I's journey to having a baby. So that's going to be down in the description box below if you guys are interested in reading our story if you are new here. But yeah, I just wanted to wait until we kind of got the all clear that everything was okay. I wanted to get all of my tests back, and I was just really nervous. I'm still really nervous, but you know, you can't be nervous forever, so I'm trying to relax and breathe. So this video is going to be my 15-week pregnancy update. I thought it was good to start at 15 weeks because I know that's an odd number, but it's, I don't know, it seems pretty solid. So I asked a couple of you guys on Twitter, and everyone said that 15 weeks was not too late to start doing pregnancy vlogs because that's what I was worried about. So I am going to do them. I think I'm going to do them weekly, hopefully, if they go well. So I'm actually 16 weeks today. Wednesdays are my week change, so every Wednesday I am a new week, but I want to recap my whole 15th week. So although I'm 16 weeks, this is going to be me telling you guys about how week 15 has been. Also, before I get into my symptoms and everything, if you guys don't follow my social media, then we are having a boy. We did the genetic testing around 10 or 11 weeks. So after you get the blood test done, depending on who you go with as far as company-wise, it can take anywhere from 7 days to get your results to a month. It took us 2 weeks to get our results back. We were so nervous, but when you are as early as 10 weeks pregnant, the baby's DNA shows up a little bit in the mother's blood, so they were able to sample a little bit of his DNA, and what it tests for mainly are chromosomal abnormalities, you know, any genetic problems, sex chromosome issues, and it can also determine the sex of the baby. So it's not specifically for determining the sex of the baby, but that is a plus. His name is Brody, and we are so excited to meet him. So I just wanted to state that before I start the rest of the video, just so you guys are caught up. So for week 15, Brody was about 3.5 inches long, 3.5 to 4 inches, and weighed anywhere from 2 to 3 ounces. And my app told me that was about as heavy as a chicken egg. So if you can picture that in your mind, then that's about as heavy as he was. And he was the size of an orange, a navel orange. Sorry, I was getting a little confused because I'm in week 16, so my app is different. Brody can now make facial expressions. He can smile and grimace and apparently suck his thumb. And he is starting to track light with his eyes. Obviously, his eyelids are still fused shut, but if you shine a flashlight on your belly, they say that he can start to see movement of light. And also the bones in his ears are starting to develop, so I've read that he can start to hear my voice or just the sounds in my body. And as far as my symptoms go, so the biggest symptom I have had for week 15 has been round ligament pain. Oh my gosh, the round ligament pain. If you guys are not familiar with what that is, if you are not pregnant or haven't been pregnant, it is basically the stretching of your uterus and just everything in there kind of moving around and making room for baby. So it hurts. It hurts really bad. I'm just a baby when it comes to pain. I don't really have a high pain tolerance, but it literally feels like my stomach is being ripped open. And with round ligament pain, at least for me personally, I always get it in the middle of the night. I get it if I stand up too fast. I get it if I sneeze or if I cough too hard. And I'm just getting over a cold. I actually got really sick during week 15. I don't know if I had the flu or what, but I was so sick, and if I sound congested, it's because I'm still getting over my cold, and you can't really take any medicine when you're pregnant, so I just suffered through it. So I was coughing a lot and sneezing a lot, which it was so torturous because I would cough and sneeze, and then I would feel the ripping sensation. My other symptom that I noticed was bleeding gums when I would brush my teeth. And I've read that that can happen during pregnancy. It's not severe, but when I brush my teeth, I just notice it between my teeth, and it's kind of gross. My gums are just really sore. So I know that dental hygiene is extremely important when you're pregnant. So I've been trying to keep up with obviously regular brushing and flossing, but I did notice some bleeding gums. And I have been crampy. So I'm not sure, I'm not worried about the cramps. I have a home Doppler, so I check his heartbeat all the time because I am a freak and I am paranoid. But I don't think the cramping is from anything bad. I have been really trying to keep up with my water intake. My goal is to do a gallon of water a day, but I was really good about it in the beginning, and lately I've just been slacking. I've been really busy at work. I can't drink that much water when I'm working because then I have to pee and then I have to leave my clients, and it's a mess. So I've actually realistically been doing about half a gallon a day, and I think that if I don't get enough water, it causes cramps, and I've read that dehydration can cause cramps, and I think it's just a lot easier to get dehydrated when you're pregnant. So I've been really crampy, and it's more just on like my lower back, and then it wraps around to my belly. I've just been feeling a lot of weird stuff going on. Everything's crampy. There's like twinges and zaps, and it's uncomfortable. I do not remember this much happening when I was pregnant with Blair at this stage. So I feel like I am a newbie and I'm doing this for the first time because I have no idea what's going on. So kind of along the same lines of cramping brings me to my next symptom. I don't even know if this is a symptom, but I'm going to tell you guys about it because it's really cool. So I noticed at the beginning of week 14 and mostly during week 15, I would wake up in the morning and I fall asleep on my stomach, and then I wake up on my back. So I know that later on in pregnancy you can't sleep on your back, and I need to get a pregnancy pillow. I have not gotten one of those yet, and sleeping is terrible. So I wake up on my back and I look down at my stomach and I'll feel a cramp. So this is how I know it's gonna happen. I start feeling like a really strong period cramp, and then like pressure. And I look down and my whole stomach is in a ball, like my lower stomach. And at first, in week 14 when it happened, it was like the size of a small potato, and it was really low, right above my underwear line. And I thought that was really strange. And in week 15, it's moved up all the way to my belly button. So from my belly button to my underwear line, it's just this big, hard ball. And when you press on it with a flat hand, it feels so weird. I don't even know how to describe it to you guys. It literally feels like my uterus is there, which I know that's what it is, but when you press on it, I can feel like my uterus pressing on my other organs or my spine or something, and it freaks me out so much, and it's really hard. And then it goes away, and it kind of just like disappears back into my body. It is so weird, because then my stomach will be, like I said, super tight and hard. It's like a rock. And then it's just back to being mush. It is the weirdest thing ever. And then the other symptom that I've been having is headaches. I noticed that I wake up with some headaches like every other day, and I get headaches a lot easier throughout the day. I got them really bad in the beginning weeks of pregnancy, and then they kind of subsided. And I've really been trying not to take any medication because I just know that no medicine is best when you don't need it. But my doctor did approve Tylenol and Tylenol extra strength. So I take one Tylenol extra strength, just one, whenever I have like a really bad headache. Lastly, one of the biggest symptoms I've been having is indigestion. So bad. For me, my indigestion is mostly just burping, and it's like I'll be mid-conversation like I just was, and then it just comes up and I can't stop it, and it's stuck in my throat, and it just feels gross and it sounds gross. And yeah, that is just the biggest one for me. I don't know what I ate a week ago, but I ate something and I was burping all night. Like I couldn't even lay down to go to bed because I was burping so much. It was disgusting. Last week, week 15, I threw up for the very first time. I ate avocados with some lemon juice, and after like 2 minutes, I ran to the bathroom and threw it all up. It was disgusting. I was crying. It was coming out of my nose. It was so bad, and I guess Brody just does not like avocados. And coincidentally, week 16, he is the size of an avocado. So I'm going to show you guys my belly really quickly before I forget, because I just did. So it's not super huge yet. Okay, so from the front, this is what the belly looks like. This is a really baggy sweater, so you can kind of see the outline. And then from the side, right here, and then the other side here. These are leggings from Blanqui. I don't know if that's how you say it, but they come all the way up, and they're like a full support legging. It's hard to see because my background is so... Okay. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's kind of lopsided. So I've got this cut right here, and then it's really big over here. So he actually hangs out more around this side, which is weird because it's kind of like, I just feel like it looks lopsided. But this is the belly from the front, from the side, front again. Also, my weight gain sits at 1 pound so far, so no extreme weight gain as of yet. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this bump day. I am so excited to do these for you all. I really am just excited to have these to look back on when Brody is here. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, which I'll talk about in my update next week, so you guys will see that. And I think I'm going to post these bump dates on Thursday because my week change is on Wednesday. So every Thursday I should have a weekly video for you guys. I will see you all in next week's video.